welcome to Razz Reviews. Today I'm going to do a quick review of Searching. This movie is directed by Aneesh Chaganty and it stars John Cho as a father searching for his missing daughter. The cool thing about this movie is that it's from the point of view of computer screens and smartphones. Basically, the whole movie takes place inside screens all the time. Now, we've seen this format used before in movies like Unfriended, but this is definitely the most successful and effective way that the screenshot format has been used. This movie was one hell of a pleasant surprise for me. It was so much better than I expected it to be. I actually loved Searching and I would recommend it to anybody. It's a very compelling story that is told very creatively. It had me at the edge of my seat the whole time and I was super emotionally invested in the characters and in the story. A lot more than I thought I would be. John Cho gives a really good performance in this. The characters were believable, everything felt real and the stakes were high and it was a very intense film and the script is fantastic. My favorite thing about this movie is the exposition and how they show information. The whole concept of being able to look into someone's computer and track what they do and what they say gives you a whole new level of intimacy of knowing a character and understanding how they feel or the information that they get. And this worked particularly well in this movie because this movie is a mystery. So there's a lot of plot twists and hidden information that you discover along the way and it made it very, very captivating and it was hard to take your eyes off the screen, for lack of a better term. It definitely plays on the human emotion of wanting to listen in on someone's conversation or look at somebody's phone and figure out what they're doing. It really played on that kind of curiosity. It's the same feeling like when you listen to your neighbors argue and you put your ear at the wall or like you use a glass. Is that just me? It's someone's private information and you're not supposed to be privy to it. But the moment you're exposed to it, you get highly invested and interested in knowing what's going on. And the movie really uses that very well to keep you entertained and keep you hooked all the time. And what makes it even better here is that this movie is full of pretty awesome plot twists and developments that you don't expect. So it really catches you off guard and keeps you at the edge of your seat the whole time. But the exposition is not only used for information and plot development, it's also a great tool for showing emotions and for displaying how the characters actually feel. There's something that they use that I found really interesting is that they didn't just show you what people were texting. A lot of times they show you when people are typing. And a lot of times we type something, we want to say something, and we type it out, and then that's actually how we feel, but we decide not to communicate that, and then we erase it and type something else. They use that trope really well in this film to show you the character's real intention and real emotional struggle at the time. And the film takes it a step further and actually uses this format to give you a sort of a commentary on modern social media life and the isolation of people in modern day, which I thought was very interesting and made the film feel like it meant something more than just a story. It's a cool, fun, well-acted, well-written, and well-executed movie. It's not perfect. Sometimes there are certain plot developments that can be questionable, and also sometimes it feels a little tiring to be inside the screen all the time. There were a lot of scenes where I felt like I want to kind of jump into that little box and actually be in the scene and see what's going on. So at certain points, you might get a little bit fatigued from it, especially in moments where the characters are a little far away, and sometimes the movie would actually zoom in on where they are and the footage would look really like unclear, the quality wouldn't be great, which is a nice touch, especially like sometimes you get the lag in FaceTime or in Skype calls, which also really helps the film because the whole film felt realistic. That's also part of why I was so invested. But at the same time, it's like sometimes I kind of want to see what's going on. So if it falters in any way, this is probably where it is at its weakest. But all in all, this movie is fantastic. It's very creative, it's very entertaining, it's different, it's new, and it used this new format in a very effective way, more effective than anything I've seen. So it was exciting, intense, fun, highly emotional, and a pretty unique film, and I'm gonna give Searching a 9 out of 10. So, have you seen Searching? Did you like it? What do you think about it? And what do you think of this whole screenshot format that's happening? Do you enjoy it? Do you know any movies that you think were also effectively using it? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to ask me what you'd like me to review for you next. See ya!